This is the BiCMOS inverter, 2 input NAND gate. Let me start with circuit diagram for this one. So for BiCMOS inverter, similarly it is same to the CMOS inverter, but extra 2 bipolar transistors will be there. This is the P channel. Okay, for P channel you will be giving one bipolar transistor connection over here. Okay, now again for N channel also 2 transistors. I have said you previously that for NAND gate P transistor it is parallel combination, for N transistor it is series combination, and for this one also attach one bipolar transistor here, that is ground here. This is VDD. Now make connection input which are common. These two are connected together to indicate input 1A, and other input you have to indicate here like B. This is the output. Okay, this is a circuit diagram for BiCMOS inverter. Now the stick diagram. Draw blue color for the metal. Okay, again same for C here. You are using P and N. You have to differentiate these two using metal only. You have to indicate one metal over here to differentiate P transistor and N transistor. Okay, the top it is P. Use the color yellow, and the bottom one it is green. Use the color green. See, I am using the diffusion for N green, not touching to the ground, because here only this transistor should be connected to the ground. This you kept it as it is like this only. Now make a contact cut wherever necessary. Here these two are joined, these two joined, this one. Okay, now make a transistor same as the circuit diagram. Okay, make a contact cut here, here, and indicate A. Similarly for the second transistor also, don't make a connection over here because it will also produce another transistor. Okay, to avoid unnecessary transistors you have to use metal here, and make a contact cut for red and blue. Here also red, blue, and make indication B. Okay, this is a similar case as we have drawn for the CMOS. Now see, we have to start the connection for transistor. So for the transistor, what is the rule I have said you earlier? Yellow, black, next green, next again blue. Okay, this is yellow, this is green, this is blue. Okay, again you have to make a contact cut over here and make an arrow mark. Okay, this is a rule I have said to you already for the stick diagram. Similarly follow the same thing here. Make yellow, make a contact cut over here, black, again green, again you have to use metal. Okay, make a contact cut over here, here arrow mark, here also contact cut. This is the first transistor. Okay, similarly for the second transistor, where is the connection starting here? For the N channel second transistor it is starting. So for the n channel second transistor means you have to consider from this point, or else you can take from this point, that is this, from this point you can take. You can extend this using metal, and then again yellow, and again black. Next green, for indicating base and collector it is green. For extending the outer terminals you have to use blue. Okay, make a contact cut wherever necessary, here, here and here. See, only this particular transistor is connected to ground over here. Okay, two transistors are formed. Again here two transistors, here also two transistors, and bipolar transistors too. Now next, what is the remaining point here? We have to take the output connection. Output connection is taken from N transistor, first one. From the first of the N transistor we have taken the output. So here we cannot directly connect bipolar here. We have to take it from first of N transistor in between these two transistors. So take here you will be using metal, because if you directly use the red color across these two, here again another transistor will be formed. To avoid that one, I will be using metal till this point, and from that point I am using color red. Okay, red is used. You have to indicate here as V out. Clear? Metal for indicating power supplies. Next, between these two transistors I will be using metal to differentiate P diffusion and diffusion. Here P diffusion, they are parallel connections, so I am using two P diffusions here. Here it is N diffusion, I am indicating one green color. Okay, to form the transistor, how the circuit diagram is represented in the similar way. For the stick diagram, using the colors you have to represent in the same way. See, I have used like this. Here also use like this only. And again for the second transistor, to form polysilicon, here I am using metal, because if you use the polysilicon cross over this again diffusion, here again another transistor will be formed. For the first diffusion it is only one transistor. If you use the red color here, again another transistor will be formed. So make sure to avoid that particular connection, you will be using metal. Here metal and here also metal, to avoid unnecessary transistors to be formed. Okay, in this way two transistors are formed for the P and for the N. Okay, now for the second thing, it is to form a transistor. In order to form a transistor, what is the rule I have told you? For connection of the base you have to use yellow, next black, these are green, and extending terminals it is blue. Similar way use here yellow, black, green, blue. Yellow, black, green, blue. Okay, next, to represent output where it is taken in between these two transistors, and it is coming from the first of N transistor. This is first of N transistor. In between these two transistors I have taken blue color, because to indicate output you will be using polysilicon. If you directly add polysilicon to this diffusion, here again another transistor will be formed. To avoid that one, I am using metal here. Connect the metal, and it is extended using polysilicon to indicate output. This is the circuit diagram and stick diagram for BiCMOS inverter.